Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Ratchet and Clank for Sony PlayStation 2. We got a couple of skill points and a couple of gold bolts in the last video. And this video is going to be the video. It's going to be the video where I get those Visibomb achievements done. You know the ones. The one in Pokitaru and the one in Orxon. So anyway, now that I have almost 10,000 bolts, hopefully I can do both of these things without horribly messing them up. Or sounding like a spoiled child. Which ones? Okay, yeah. I did Pokitaru first. There are other things that I can do in Pokitaru, and I can technically do them now. But I'd rather wait until I get something else to make getting them done faster. So until I get that thing that makes getting them done faster happen, those things are going to happen. But I am going to do the Visibomb one, though. So, for one of the skill points in Pokitaru, one of the two, you have to destroy 3 of those ships that are flying around in the background right there. And not exactly the easiest thing in the world. Let me get a couple of bolts in my bolt count real quick. That way I can't say that I didn't. I don't know if I'll ever go for the rest of those. Only time will tell, but I do want to go ahead and equip the Visibomb gun right now. So we got 3 ships to go after. We just need to tail one really, really closely. Make sure that doesn't happen. Ugh. Yeah, if you see that happen, you might want to turn away almost immediately. And you don't necessarily want to have the Visibomb run right into one of those ships. As long as you can press circle when you're close enough to a ship to blow up near it. How did that happen? You can still blow up the ship and get credit for it. And it can be kind of tricky to see if you're going to go out of range with one of your bombs. Like, I didn't think that would happen there, but it did. You'll be spending some time trying to get... I don't even know if that hit anything. I'll know when I hit a second ship. But... I don't think that hit anything either. Yeah, this can be a pain in the butt to do. This can be a real pain to do. Just because of what it is you're trying to do. And I keep thinking I can chase after these things forever. But the game tells me, no you can't. Stop trying. Stop doing it. You're not going to do it. And I thought that was going to run right into the bomb there, and it didn't. Come on. Oh. As you can see, I need you to run. As you can see, not at all my favorite of these to do. Just because of how frustrating these can be. You think you have something when you don't. Come on! I hate how these ships move. That's pretty much part of some of the... There we go. Yeah, I've only hit 2 so far. Yeah, just the speed at which these ships move, as well as the patterns that they can kind of sometimes do. Yeah, this makes this one skill point a little harder to get than most. And just when you think you're close enough, you're not. And I thought I was going to get that one too. Great. I am probably going to be spending a lot of bolts before this is over. If I can get close to one of these. Don't know how I can do it. That would be great. Come on. I need something here. No, no. And I wish the game did better at telling you how exactly far you are away from where you fired it, so that way you know when to turn back. I mean, it would help with this one. And I thought that ship was going to run right into the Visibomb as well. No, no it didn't. And I knew that was going to happen, and yet I still couldn't prevent it anyway. Fun. Ah, those were good targets right there. Oh, come on! Okay. Still in play. Still in play. I think we can still get one of these. Oh, come on! I had a lot more luck when I wasn't recording this. And now that I am recording this, everything's going straight to pot. Great! 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 Just have it fly away from me at the last second. I don't like doing this. I really don't like doing this. And yet I have to do this for the skill point. Really need to figure out where the thing is. Okay. No, 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 no! Ugh. I wish I knew where I was firing from. And where everything else is. It would make this so much simpler. And that didn't hit it. That hit nothing. I don't like this. And I thought I was going to get close to that too. It's like they know your Visibomb shot is just out there. And they just try to avoid it like no tomorrow. And right when I'm complaining, boom, I get the third one. I don't get it at all. Now I'm going to need to spend 1,500 more.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
And hey to you too. For what I'm going to do on Orxon. So now that that's taken care of, I can finally cross this off. At last. And I might as well go to Orxon. Because there's another one that I'm going to do. And this time is for a gold bolt. And this one is going to be even more annoying. The first thing we did, you just have to shoot a Visibomb, pray you get close to something, and then detonate in front of it and blow it up. What we're going to do here is going to make what we just did in Pokitaru look like easy mode. So anyway, before I go anywhere, I'm going to go get some bolts because I can. And I'm going to need them. I'm really going to need them. And I know I won't get much because these are bolts I've already picked up. And when you pick up bolts you've already picked up, you're not going to get as much from them as you did from when you picked them up the first time. Like, they'll only be worth like 1 bolt instead of like 5. Which makes farming bolts a pain in the butt at times. Also, it's a good thing that I did this whole ammo buying thing before I came here, so that way I didn't have to do it here. And it'll make it a little easier to deal with this. This part is the easiest. You just blow that up. I mentioned this gold bolt earlier. That is the reward. Want to stay close here to blow that wall up. And from here is where it starts to get a little more difficult. I made that look a lot easier than it actually was. You want to be close to the wall, but not too close, and you also don't want to go too high either, because either not being low enough or not being close enough to the wall is what will ruin stuff. And holy cow, how am I suddenly doing this? Watch me mess up the last one. I just jinxed myself. Also, those bombs that are coming down from the sky in that section, those can be a run killer too. And I may have missed maybe 1 or 2 times. I made that look a lot easier than it actually was. Matter of fact, I'm 12 minutes in, and that took a lot less time than I thought it would. Matter of fact, most of the time I spent in this video was spent in Pokitaru and not here. Now, blowing up those walls is the easy part. As I said before, if you're either too high or too low or not close enough to the wall, you will mess stuff up. And you will keep firing Visibomb shots again and again and again when you don't want to. And then there's also the bombs that are coming down from the top of the sky, kind of like those things from... Hey. Well, in case you mess up like this, that's how you save yourself. As I was saying, if it's not being too high, too close to the ceiling, or not close enough to the wall to take the turns, it'll also be being too low to the ground in the tunnel, or the bombs coming down from the top of the sky like that one thing in Half-Life Full Life Consequences. It's been a while since I watched that video. Those bombs before the tunnel, the ones that keep dropping down endlessly, those can also set off your Visibomb shot prematurely, and that's no fun for anyone. And I might as well go ahead and get some ammo, not ammo, but bolts this way. I want to make sure that I don't miss anything. Do I want to? Yeah, why not? I spent a lot less ammo than I expected to spend. And you know what, I might as well just go ahead and aim with L1 this time. Not even worth doing it any other way. And one of these things is going to dive bomb at me once I get close enough. Or not. Looks like I took care of them all. Because we've been to these places before, there won't be as many enemies. Which makes this a little bit easier. But you still want to be careful. There are areas where if you're not careful enough, if you die, you're going to be set back quite a ways. Simply because of the checkpoints really not being the best in this game. You'll still have to deal with the flame jets in this magna boot section, but at least you don't have to deal with the birds anymore. Yeah, once you've taken both paths on the fork in the road that you can access once you're finally having the O2 mask in your possession, doing this becomes a lot easier. Also, I might as well just go ahead and use the bomb glove just to blow these up. I mean, bolts are still bolts, you might as well get them, right? And from here, let's get a little more rich. Let's open the weapons menu, let's get the taunter. Let's use this thing so that way we can still give ourselves a bit of an easier time. Let's get our grappling hook out. Let's make sure we grab everything here safely. Yeah, do not want to touch that. Whatever we do. And I am going to fight this guy. Oh, cool. Took him out just out of camera shot like that. Got rid of him in 3 hits. Or maybe it was 5. Maybe it did hit him on the way back. Or maybe I just knocked him into the pool of acid. Hard to tell. But I did something. And it's a good thing I was able to get all the single shots that I need to take those things out. Alright. We are where we need to be. Let's go ahead and get some stuff. And once we're in here, we need to be careful. Because if you fall into that acid, it's just like the acid in the pits everywhere else on this planet. And if you fall into it, it's instant death. And you're taken all the way back to the fork in the road, and you have to do all this getting here over again. And that does not make me happy at all. Go ahead and get that. Why not? Can I shoot you this way? Yes, I can. I mean, I might as well take care of this a little more safely. Can't blow this now. Really can't blow this now. And, well, we can do it, so let's go ahead and boomerang these things to death. And almost there. And we made it. Excellent. We just got the hardest gold bolt in the game, I think. If it's not the hardest, it's one of. I can confidently say that much. But we are now back to where we need to be. I can go ahead and I need to make sure that the top of the controller is not touching the chair that I have the composition notebook on. While I cross that off. We are now completely done with Orxon. We don't need to do anything else here ever again. And that took 20 minutes even. So, let us go ahead and save our stuff. And we should be good. Wonderful. Join me next time where we go to Planet Hoven. Now that I've got these two things out of the way. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!